everyone, Lynn from C&C, that's Contenta Crafts. In today's video I'm going to be revisiting these backgrounds I created possibly about a week ago, and I'm going to try and take them up to another level by putting a little bit of stamping and such like on them. So, okay, moving along, these are the backgrounds I created. So, I have a couple of videos of me making these. Do check them out and then you'll see how I made them. Anyway, I need to use these, otherwise I know what I'll end up doing. I will probably pop them into one of my folders and I'll forget that I have them. So I want to use them so that when I've used these, I can create myself some more. So just looking at which one I'm going to use. Possibly that one. I'm going to pull these three out and I'll pop these away for the moment. Yeah. Okie dokie. So first of all, what I want to do is remove a little bit more of the ink. So first I've decided I'm going to go with this background here. Cannot find my little palette that I had out the other day. Haven't a clue where that's gone. So I'm just popping my water on the side. So what I want to do is just take my water and just pop some down by dotting my finger on. Leave it a couple of moments and then I'm going to try and remove it with my paper tissue and then try and... I just want to remove a fair bit of ink from this corner here. So that's doing quite well. So I'm just going to take my heat tool and dry that off a little bit because I want to stamp over that. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm taking my Dreamy Daffodil from the Dreamy Daffodils from the Simply Card and Paper Craft magazine. I haven't really done much with these, so I'm going to use this one. I'll pop all the links below if the magazine is still available. So I'm going to grab my stamping platform and I'm going to get this inked up. Okie dokie, I literally want that to be on the corner of the card. So I'm just going to pick it up and then grab my ink pad. Okay, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I stamped and embossed with some gold embossing powder and literally it hasn't worked. So I've gone over it with some black ink. Now, I don't know if it's the embossing powder or if it's the stamp or what. I'm not totally sure, but the stamp, to be honest, does look perfectly well stamped in the black ink. Anyway, it'll just add a little bit of interest to it. So I've gone over it with the black ink. And what I want to do next is bring in my Spectrum Noir pastels here, and we're going to colour the flower out. I'm going to grab a few colours out and I'll show you what we're going to do next. So the colours that I've gone with are soft purple, lilac, and that's HB1, sorbet, blossom, I'm not too sure if that will work or not. And I've gone with a couple of blues. Now, the reason why I've chosen these colours is they are a similar colour to the background, but hopefully they will stand out a bit more. So this one is Periwinkle and this one is Duck Egg. So we're going to give these a try. So the first colour I'm going to start with, I think I will go for the Periwinkle. And you've got your two ends there. You've got your chisel tip end there. And then you've got your fine point as well. And what I've done, I've tried to disguise where the embossing powder wouldn't work. So I've inked it up in the black, then I've coloured it in with my colouring pens, then I've gone over it with my Spectrum Noir Sparkle Crystal Clear. What I want to do is I'm coming back with my stamp. I've lined it up where I think it should go, and what I want to do is just ink it up again in black to make a little bit more definition than we have at the moment. If you can hear a noise in the background, it's so warm. I've had to pop my fan on to try and cool my room down. So we come back in with the black ink, and I'm just going to press over the top, and hopefully we will get more definition around the image. So that is the image there, which is looking rather nice. And I'm just going to dry that off. Hopefully you can see there. And then what I'm going to do is just wipe that down. Then I've taken a little thank you sentiment, and I'm going to stamp this there, and I'm going to do that also in black. Press that down there, so there you have your thank you there. And then for the last little thing, I've got a couple of hearts here. So this is the little hearts that I've got, and I made this in my previous video. So I just want to try which heart looks the nicest. So we've got the lilac one, we've got the plain one, not sure if that stands out, we've got the red one, and we've got this silvery glitter. I don't think that one. Which one? Come on, let me know which one. That one maybe? Or is it too much the same as the background and stuff? Or should I go? I think I was swaying to that one, but now, no, I don't think so. It's either going to be, I think I'll go with this one. Yeah. Check out the how to make these with your hot glue if you haven't already. And I would love it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. I'd be really happy if you could come on board and join me. Don't forget to leave a comment. I'd love to hear if there's anything you would like me to bring onto the channel, if you can let me know in the comments below. Okay, so what I'm doing here with my sparkle pen is I'm just going over the top of the heart, and it makes it really stand out nice and shiny, and it does literally look like a piece of glass now. I'll pop that down to dry. I've got my glue gun warming up here, and I'm going to pop the little heart onto the background once the glue warms up. Okay, so my glue is ready, so I'm just going to pop a little bit onto the back of the heart just to stick it down. Pop that, I think, in that corner like that, and I'm just going to go over that again where I've kind of caught it with my finger, like so. Then I've got some Dovecraft 3D pearl effects, and this is to add colour and texture to your craft projects. So I am just literally going to pop a little dot in the centre there, and again into the centre there, like so. I'm not going to bother with that one. Probably seen my hair blowing in the camera when with the fan on. So literally all I have to do now is grab my card and my background paper. So I've got a couple of papers here that I'm going to try and see what they look like. So we've got that one, which I quite like, and then I've got that one. Big decisions. I don't know, that one's light, but I don't know if it makes it stand out more or not. What I'm also thinking is maybe I could go dark, then light, and then the darker background like that, and I think that'll look quite nice. These were just some papers that was with the Simply Cards and Paper Craft magazine. That was, now can't remember what edition, it could have been 243. Okay, so I've now taken 2 pieces of card that I'm going to layer up and then pop them onto my blank white card. So the first piece of card will need to measure 5 5/8 by 5 5/8. And what I've done is I've gutted the centre piece out just to be a little bit more frugal, and I can use that on another craft. And that's my first piece, and then the second piece of card or paper needs to measure 5 3/8 by 5 3/8. And what I'm going to do is just glue this onto the top of this piece of card here. So we'll do that first. So I've just got my sticky tacky glue, and this is the Art Studio. Looks as if I've got a little blockage here. Right, so I'm just going to pop the glue onto the edge of the card. I don't know what's up with my camera today. It is just swiveling constantly around. Get my card, and I'm going to pop, I think, that bit at the top, and this will just leave a little border all the way around the edge so you can see the underneath card. Okay, so I've got that one stuck down now, so I'm going to bring my little topper in and pop the glue around the edge of the topper and then a little bit in the middle. I said to my husband I was going to be doing some filming, and what does he decide to do but get the mower out and cut the grass. So I hope you can't hear that in the background. Oh dear me. And now all we are going to do is stick your background down onto your card, like so. And I'm just bringing my 6x6" card blank, and I'm going to pop that over the top there. So again, we'll grab the glue, pop it around the outside, okie dokie. So we're just going to pop that down. Isn't that looking fabulous? There's my camera, we're getting, oh, it's just constantly turning round and round. Okay, so there is my finished card. So all I've added there is a couple of the Dovecraft 3D pearl effects. I just thought the corner needed a little something, and you can see where I've coloured the stamped image in. I've put my Spectrum Noir Sparkle Crystal Clear over it. I've popped my lovely hot glued heart here in the corner, and I think that has turned out absolutely gorgeous. I'm really pleased with it. So I hope I've given you some inspiration to create your card using your backgrounds. If you haven't already checked my video out making the background papers and my hot glue embellishments, please check those out. Thank you ever so much for joining me. I have thoroughly enjoyed making my card today, and I hope you have too. If you haven't already subscribed, would you please consider subscribing? I would be very happy for you to come and join me on my channel. Also, if you could please give me a thumbs up, I would be ever so grateful for this too. On my channel, I do a number of different crafting techniques, and I hope to give people inspiration along the way. So thank you ever so much for joining me. Take care, happy crafting, see you all soon, and bye-bye for now.